Hi there, air signs. It's Sarah here with Grassroots Evolution, and I'm here to bring a message for anyone who is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or you have air somewhere in your chart. This may resonate. Just know though the messages are, this is a general reading, so the messages may resonate, they may not. Take the bits that resonate with you and kind of disregard the rest, but just know that at the end of the day, it is up to you in your grassroots evolution how you exercise your free will and what choices you make, and how you choose to accept the guidance, which steps you want to go forward. All right, so that being said, I'm going to take a moment and ask my team of light to join us. Archangel Michael and Archangel Gabriel and Archangel Metatron are very strong lately for me, so I'm going to ask a moment for them to guide and protect this reading, as well as any of you who had asked for it. And just know that all you need to do to get your angels and guides in your life is ask, okay? And take the time and ask Archangel Michael for protection, for, even being discerning in the energy that you receive, okay? So what I'm being asked to do is pull a message from the Shaman's Oracle first. So this is for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius for the week of December 24th through the 30th, okay? So messages for air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, December 24th through the 30th, 2018. Please, Spirit. Message 2. Thank you. The ancestor of knowing. And this is definitely connected to our third eye. I want to take a little look at the book for you. So I invite you, it almost looks like a bee to me, but I invite you to, as I read, really pay attention to any feelings or thoughts that this card invokes for you, okay? I am the ancestor of knowing. I am the embodiment of all knowledge and will show you the way towards a proper understanding of everything around you. You may think that you know a person or a situation without having a true appreciation of their character or significance. My clear vision offers you an illuminating perspective in all directions. I enable you to see past surface features penetrating beneath them to arrive at a truer wisdom. So, the ancestor of knowing is long associated with far-sighted wisdom. The owl makes a perfect representation of knowing, a concept far more profound than mere knowledge. Knowing takes us to a deeper inner sanctum where we can not only perceive but also appreciate the true nature of what we are feeling or experiencing at any given time. The ancestor of knowing is a key figure who directs us to our quest for knowledge. His guidance takes us to a level of perception that transcends the shallow and superficial, helping us to access the archetypal truths of existence. Carl Jung, I'm hearing, maybe something for you to look into. Okay, archetypes are also really important with this kind of primitive tribal mentality, this idea that we all shared, a collective conscious, a collective knowing information that, we all have the power to access. Okay, so this is also an interpretation of this card is clear-sightedness, the gift of transcendence, knowledge with understanding, and I love this part, warrior insight. Okay, so warrior insight is definitely pushing through with your truth as well and honoring those who have fought within the production of knowledge is what I'm hearing, okay, who have fought against corrupt knowledge, the spread of incorrect knowledge, the spread of fear propaganda, things like that. Have this ancestor of knowing to be able to be clear-sighted through any of your challenges and accepting of any of the inner wisdom and guidance that you've been given, okay? So, I'm being asked to actually look at the bottom of the deck, and this is the Shaman of purification. So, this is really helping to purify anything that goes against this inner knowing that you have, okay? This could be inner knowing for your path, inner knowing for, what's happening for, for yourself, and really purifying any of the energy, sorry for the glare guys, that are inauthentic and not for you, okay? Because how this looks is this, whatever this is like looming over them, and it is not for their highest good. It's time to purify that. So it may definitely be a time to get some sage, some white sage, some incense, and just set a prayer, kind of banishment of anything really that is not for your highest good this time, okay? And that's also why I think I'm being drawn to the broom here, is sweep away anything that the dust, sweep away the dust. So I have pre-shuffled all of these, going to bring in a past life oracle by Doreen Virtue. So air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Thank you. And we have two here. And this is Celtic and Druid to me. Trees. Trees are really, really important. They are, our nervous system mimics trees. Spiritually, we are trees. We are grounded and connected to this earth. And if you follow paganism at all, this could be religion. But this is also knowing when to go in cycles of birth and rebirth and change and active change. Trees can spread this knowledge. Trees have a very intricate root system in which they can actually send nutrients to babies, loved ones. Trees can communicate, and there are communication in the rooted system, okay? But as well as, this beautiful canopy for shade, but we still need our feelers out to be able to catch that light, guys. So this could be being balanced, being connected through our crown as well as our root chakra. Really transmute any of the energy air signs that you get. When you're connected to energy, just ask that anything excess be transmitted through your bare feet, okay? And also, Celtic knowledge may be something that's important for you. I was being drawn earlier to Stonehenge. This is also about, the winter solstice and the timing. And, I'm hearing honoring the knots of enfoldment, okay? So, what I'm asked to bring in now is actually the Wildwood Tarot. And funny enough, with the trees and Celtic, this could be past life information. This could be, definitely stuff that you're needing to know. This could also be, think of your relationship. I'm hearing to trees over time, okay? Or any thoughts or feelings that these cards invoke for you as well. Pay attention to what that was. But we've got the Wildwood Tarot here. And I like that there are two trees, mirrored reflection connected through the root system. And this is kind of like that Celtic knot system as well as Asian. I've got some Korean knotting that looks a lot like this as well. But this is as above, so below, right? As within, so without, and the interconnectedness of both of this. And the card that I actually picked was the Three of Arrows. And I'm going to actually keep it because I have pre-shuffled this deck, and this is Jealousy. This heart has been set on fire. It was bullseye. There's three. Could have been something, that involved three people. Could have been just something that was completely heartbreaking for you. And with this Shaman of purification, it's really time, I'm hearing, to be discerning with this, okay? Where are we going to let our branches grow, right? Are we going to stay rooted in this heartbreak? Or are we going to, let's try and purify that and grow with cycles. I'm going to put it back because it was something, but I think it may have been a message for someone, okay? Okay, so I'm actually quickly being asked to pull in a message from the Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue. What was that? Three of Swords, Jealousy. Please, Spirit, for air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Let your friends help. So often this is not always the best card to come out. Sometimes it is. Sometimes it's been really good. It's good to have friends. I'm hearing betrayal though. Sometimes I'm hearing betrayal. There may have been a time where yes, we need our friends, so ask for help and support from others. It could also be that we may feel, or we have this inner knowing of a betrayal. Okay, that's one thing I'm hearing, and take what resonates. Disregard anything that doesn't. But know that we can make this active transformation. Okay, we can actively engage in purification. Anything else from the Romance Angels before I switch, please, Spirit? Give me some more information about let your friends help you. This could also be as well, sorry guys, but with the tree and the rooting system, they do help their friends, right? The Celtic knotting system and the interconnectedness here as well. I'm hearing could also be really reaching out and having, you know, your family roots, your love relationships, your higher connections, really asking for guidance, okay, and purifying your thoughts for anything else like that. But if you have felt or experienced some betrayal, there's 2 cards that fell to the ground from the romance angels, and one was forgiving and learning and reconciliation. So as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments, and someone from your past is returning to your life. So as we forgive any of the grievances that we've had, know that we have the ability to know what is for our highest good, and also know and honor our inner knowings, whether we feel these are right for us, and purify the situation. And I said in another reading a few days ago, I believe there's nothing really that forgiveness cannot fix. And even if it's a situation that, you know, in a relationship where the 2 people can't come back together, if we have forgiveness in our hearts, and the song by Oasis, Don't Look Back in Anger, you know, it's a beautiful song. Forgive those grievances and really move on, regardless of if this person is coming back to your life. It does look like there's a love situation going to come back for you, potentially, and we'll get into the tarot. But even if this is just within yourself, really allow this purification, okay, the healing that happens. So I'm going to ask Archangel Michael one more time to guide us here for air signs. And tell me about this reconciliation, please, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, for December 24th through the 30th. Can you tell me about reconciliation and the trees? Thank you. This is the Ace of Arrows and Breath of New Life. This is, you know, air signs, this is us. This is a brand new start. This is brand new clarity. And purification, this is purification of our mind, especially with this ancestor of knowing, and it is in the headspace. With this Ace of Arrows, we are able really to set sail, okay? And I have the moon on the water was at the bottom. This is really illuminate anything that's been hidden. Bring this, because this reconciliation is going to